Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. We're just going to go through some of the news that's hit. U.S. strikes deep in Iran, taking out some of their enrichment in Iranian or the nuclear programs. They're trying to stop that from happening, and then some prairie rain. So COPA report came out. We're just shy of the 10 million metric tons of crush that we did. And compared to last year, 9.5 million metric tons crushed. At this pace, we might be just shy of our expectation of getting to the, just a little over 11, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Spring wheat, we've got a upside target to get some more spring wheat sold at the $6.90 to $7 range, and this is just taking advantage of that market possibly getting to there. So you just have a look at this setup to go long futures. and on the canola, there's a offsetting position for the short that was expected. I just highlighted this one because I got most of my clients with the three ways already did a little bit of a longer flip there anyway. And if we wanted to go long, this would be the suggestion to go long here as well. So Iranian response after U.S. hits nuclear sites. So we're waiting for Iranian. Here's some just satellite images of the damage that got created, because I guess they had to use some bunker busting missiles, and there's quite a few. I did read a report there earlier, and there's quite a few missiles and stuff that did strike. Oil prices are stable. Actually, it's pulled off of its highs that we saw. Indonesia weather is actually rather than drier, it seems to have added a little bit more moisture. Now, this article is just talking about the rice, but it's very likely it's going to impact some of the palm oil as well. So you're going to add a little bit more palm oil, very likely anyway. Weather, here we're going to get some hot weather in the Corn Belt, basically, in the U.S. And you can see that this is, even on this map here, you're looking Midwest all the way to the East Coast of the U.S. and there's even pockets in here that's got severe or extreme heat warnings, but pretty hot. And I'm going to say this is probably less damaging than you might think. Especially if they have good moisture conditions, some of that heat is going to be welcomed, because it's been quite cool over there, and it's going to maybe stimulate some of that plant growth for the corn and soybeans. Moisture in Western Canada the last 7 days, and again it's still 2 days delayed here, because there's been some more rains coming across this area here too in the last couple of days. And I would say everybody got somewhat of a drink now. Is it going to fix some of those droughty areas? Maybe not 100%, but here you can see that there's the rains that I'm talking about, and there's already some moisture in some of those areas as well. Here's just a bit of a graphic of the build of observed moisture, so you can see that there is a fair bit of moisture that got planted into the prairie provinces there. Here we're just looking at going forward here, some of the rain as well. There's just flowing through. Here's a European model of moisture build for the next 14 days or so, and you can see that there is into July you're going to get some more moisture. Same thing with the GFS. The cumulative precipitation, again, it's still delayed, but you can see there's a fair bit of moisture that's got pushed into these areas. You can see where it's a little bit drier, and you're it might be just in time in some fields, but not in others for sure. Canola's rallied, rapeseed, all of veg oils are still up, maybe not as up as far up as the crude oil had been, but soybeans basically flat, but the wheats are all slightly up here. So here's your canola, nice little leg up here that we've gotten. Still looking for a little bit more upside if the things continue to escalate in the Middle East here. Rapeseed, same thing, and your soybean oil, as that last week jump that we had there, and we're kind of just holding on there. Susan Stroud was just talking about the exports here over the weekend, and you've basically exports are probably expected to dry right up for this upcoming year, and very likely what's going to happen is more of that soybean oil will go into industrial use, and the canola could very well replace some of the human consumption soybean oil. Soybean futures. What I'm just pointing out here, you can see that where the market opened and where the current market is trading, it opened up a lot higher, but it's still trading to the positive from Friday. You can see that leg there. It's red today, or red right now, but it could quickly change if there's going to be some sort of action in the Middle East. Palm oil is still positive, and the Canadian dollar has actually pulled back off of some of the highs that we've made, and could very well set that trend to come down here. Here's your U.S. dollar index, and just looking at the last time we were down in these areas, it's quite some time. Have a look at wheat. Just kind of touched these previous highs, and now we're looking at if it can continue to leg in, we'll take advantage of getting up to that $7-ish mark area. Hard red winter is touching that 200-day moving average and doesn't want to trade above it for any length of time here, as far as I can see. And the same thing with the Chicago. And that's all I have for you today.